Hello. Welcome back. I'm back with another video. Thank you guys for joining me again. And I would like to go ahead and begin. Today, I am going to be discussing the energy that someone may be feeling from the after effects of dealing with narcissistic mother energy. So it could be your mother, it could be a baby's mother, it could even be someone that helped raise you, that is you considered a mother figure. It also could be a male embodying this energy as well. So I want to go ahead and begin. And what I am seeing, that someone has a deep love for their mother, for the mother energy as a whole, but has felt severely wounded by this mother energy. When dealing with narcissistic mother energies, it can be overwhelming. It can be hurtful. It could feel like it's something that you will never be able to recover from. I'm getting that a lot of these narcissistic mothers, they were already wounded before you came into their womb. So before you were even thought of, they had severe trauma. I'm getting that the energy of you being inside of the womb. You may not have necessarily been physically inside of the womb, but these women as a whole, their womb was very damaged. They could have been birthed out of toxic and hurtful wounds as well. Whether some people agree with this or not, the woman's womb is a portal. We bring life out of our bodies. You manifest, you create a life force inside of that womb. The wombs are very sacred, and it's something that I think overall, as a whole, we have been asleep on. Some of us may have felt empowered to indulge and engage with people that weren't for our highest good. Some of us may have not known the power of the womb. There's so many different reasons. Some of these is passed down from generation to generation. But there's so much power in that portal, that womb, the mother energy. Some of us has been scarred, being birthed into situations that people couldn't even believe what we've been through. I'm getting that some of you guys have been living in this pattern where it keeps replaying over and over again the scars that you have endured from a mothering energy. And I recognize that it's not as easy as someone may think it is to recover from being wounded by the mother energy. Let's see. Let me get this. So I'm getting that someone may have had trouble processing the sadness and grief surrounded by this mother womb. The hurt, the pain, the sorrow that may be replaying over and over again in your head. Some of you guys may have not felt like there's no way out of this, that you're going to have to live with this for the rest of your life. And it's just a cycle, generational cycle, as well as a cycle in your mind that keeps replaying, and something may trigger you into going back into that mode where you're feel like you were back there when you were first wounded. And then it tells you that whatever these narcissistic energies was telling you, you weren't good enough, you weren't beautiful enough, you weren't smart enough, you weren't their perfect child. Some of y'all felt stabbed right in the heart because the one person that you wanted your approval from was this mother energy. Some of you guys have gotten to the place where the trauma is so hurtful that you're not able to move on from it. Some of you guys may be in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and what this mother womb, what this mother energy kept telling you is still being replayed over and over again till this day. It may come across to others as if you're crying over spilled milk. Things that has already happened that you can no longer change, that you can't change. I'm getting, some of you guys have been so crippled by the mother energy that now you're feeling helpless, like you're unable to move forward. You're unable to see your way out of this trauma that you've experienced. Some of us have lived so long into this trauma that now we are embracing our shadow side by living in it. Living in a shadow of who you truly are and what you're meant to be and what you're meant to do here. Yeah, some of you guys have been so used to playing that victim programming over and over again that you've embraced being a victim. I'm getting the message that some of you guys have experienced severe trauma, but the cards are saying that this one says that stuff could have been more worse. So we have to be grateful for the things that we have experienced, whether good or not so good. Because even when we experience dark periods, even when we've experienced traumatic things, it teaches us lessons. Sometimes it builds our character. It actually shows you who you are and your patience level that you have when dealing with these situations, with these people, with these energies. Some of these mother woundings these mother figures was ice cold towards you. Very ice cold. Some of y'all could have been birthed in some of these cold months. Some of you guys may be still interacting with mother energies that are still icy cold towards you and your emotions. They don't have any remorse for what they've done, how they made you feel. I'm getting that some of them have stolen some of your life force or your energy because you're replaying the same trauma over and over again. And each time you're getting wounded or you feel like you're being held back by that wound that you've experienced, that trauma that you've experienced, the narcissist is benefiting from that. Some of them intentionally wounded you so that they can create a trauma bond so that you would never walk away from these people. Some of you guys, you're emotionally turned off or you're coming across as cold because that's the only thing that you've experienced. That's the only thing you've known. You may have been raised by a single mother with a lot of trauma, which brought you a lot of trauma. I'm getting that this is a time to find new hope into that. It's time for you to go get some help. Journal what is triggering you to go back to that little child that was so hurt by this mother energy. Journal what's going on currently today, because we know that the narcissists are still wounding us at this time, even at this age that we are right now. Learning to put up boundaries so that you will not remain the victim to your traumas, to your circumstances. And this could be you in the past or something that you're going through right now that you're trying to let pass you by. You're sitting in the energy. You're working through how you feel. You're working on getting boundaries so that you will not continue to be wounded. We may have felt like we missed that part of us. We wish that we would have received tenderness, care, compassion, nurturing from these mothering energies, something that they wasn't even able to give us. They weren't able to give it to us because they didn't receive it themselves. A lot of these narcissistic energies didn't even realize that they were being so cold and callous. The same generational trauma that they brought to you was brought to them. And I'm not making excuses for narcissistic mothers, but I'm just saying we have to come to a place where it could have been worse. It could have been worse. What we went through, if you hear somebody else's story, they've been through worse than we've experienced. There's somebody out there that always has a worse story than you. And not to excuse the trauma that you've experienced, but what are you going to do? Stay stuck in that energy? Allow that trauma to take over your whole life? Tomorrow's not promised. I would not want to see you guys spend all your time on the earth hurting about what your mother did to you as a child. And if you're an adult still experiencing that, it's up to you to put up boundaries so you will no longer experience this hurt that they are trying to project onto you. I'm getting that doors are opening. You have to decide to walk through a new portal, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, so that you can come out of this victorious and not the victim. These people are humans, and they've made mistakes, a lot of mistakes, a lot of intentional, and then a lot of unintentional mistakes. But that's not for you to sit and sulk, sit in worrying about what they got going on. Let God handle that. Let God deal with them. I'm getting, some of you guys may have to separate. Some of y'all guys may have to walk away from these mother energies so that you can start your new life. It's very painful. Some of you guys have already walked away from your mother energies, and it's a very painful separation. Someone that you felt like you were once connected to by the umbilical cord, if nothing else. And now you have to separate yourself for your peace of mind because you're being drained. Some of you guys have been experiencing unexpected letdowns by these mother energies. You guys still have this mother energies on a pedestal, which is one reason why you're experiencing letdowns. You are giving them more benefit of the doubt than what they need. You have to see these mother energies for who they are. You guys may be feeling disappointed. And this could even be a mother, like I said, a baby mother. Somebody that helped raise you. Not really, your birth mother, but someone. You could be feeling very disappointed. Some of y'all are coming into the place where you're finally understanding what needs to be healed. One of the things that needs to be healed is you feeling like you were unable to have a voice. You weren't being heard. Your needs weren't being met. I am getting that you will heal. You can, as long as you want to. Ask the Most High to help heal you from these traumatic experiences that you've experienced. From the hurt, the pain, the disappointment, the letdowns, the gaslighting, the manipulations that these mother energies have been causing you. It's draining you. I'm getting a lot of you guys have been crying, overwhelmed, feeling overwhelmed. This is a new year for you to decide what would you like your life to go? Where would you like your life to go? What would you like to see happen for you? The Most High is giving you that for you to decide what path you want to go down. We all have a choice. We might not have been able to choose who birthed us into this world, but we have a choice on how we respond. You may have already had kids with this person, but you still have a choice on how you will respond to this energy. This person may not have been your birth parent, but they played mother to you. You still have a choice on how you respond. I'm getting some of you guys have been feeling stuck, bound to these mother energies, loyal, feeling like you had to. Feeling like you had to stay and put up whatever they are dishing out because they're your mother or the mother of your child or your mother figure. Some of you guys are feeling like there's no way out. But I'm really getting that if you guys choose to walk through another door, choose to say, today I'm going to heal and work on healing myself from this traumatic wounding that I've experienced. You may feel as if nobody understands you. Nobody knows exactly what you went through. The Most High knows what you've been through. The Most High sees these people. And maybe what you went through was a test. And it tested your heart. It tested who you are. And it also provides you testimony for you to encourage others to heal from things that have hurt them deep down inside. Some of you guys need to cut the cords. Some of you guys need to see the truth in what happened, what is happening. As you choose to rise and elevate and heal yourself, you are going through an activation. You're coming out of the dark and going to a lighter place. A lot of you guys are lightening the load so that you can elevate. Some of y'all are not elevating because you are weighed down by this baggage that you've been holding on to for a long time. And I'm hearing that That's not what you went through that stuff for. It's for you to allow it to weigh you down for your whole life. There's so much life out here for you to live, for you to give, for you to enjoy. You may have been in this stuck energy for years, months, decades. It's time to take your power back. Heal from things that were intentionally done to you and unintentionally done to you. Recognize that's for the Most High to help that person. The Most High will deal with these people. You can't make someone see your point. If they feel like you're not good enough to them or for them, oh well. They don't have a heaven or a hell to put you in. We have to stop allowing us to place our self-worth on how a parent feels about us. I'm getting that a lot of you guys are light workers. You're here to uplift humanity. Spread the light that's inside of you. But a lot of you guys don't even feel the light any longer because you have been stuck in a pattern. I'm talking to someone that is stuck in a pattern and they don't even realize that they're stuck. I'm talking to people that realize they stuck but don't know what's next, what to do about it. I encourage you guys to use sound frequency healing. Listen to meditation, guided meditation that will have positive messages in it so that you can continue to listen to that over and over again. That way it reprograms your mind so that you won't go to something triggers you and then you're going back to a dark place and you're repeating this cycle over and over again. Some of y'all need to write down some affirmations so that you can go to that quickly, so that every time your mind goes to the deep end, to the dark end, you can have some positive things to say about yourself. Tell yourself over and over again. You guys are light workers, star seeds. Y'all are stars within your own right. Some of you guys may have felt like, you're not good enough to be seen in the light. That these mother energies may have said so much negativity towards you that you're trying to figure out, are you this light person? Do you have this kind heart? Because that's not what this mother energy told me. And the Most High says, yes, you are. Let's see. I'm getting powerful. You're positive. You're going to have a lot of success once you allow others to see the real you and stop hiding yourself based on what this mother energy told you or is telling you right now. You guys will be celebrating being able to, enjoy your family. Stop hiding from others and let them see who you truly are. That you're not what you've been told all these years. You're not what this person wants you to believe about yourself. You're going to be in an energy of giving and receiving. That's what you are going to be putting out, or that's what you should be working towards putting out into the universe, so that when you give, you will receive. When you receive, you'll get, and it'll just come full circle. Some of you guys are going to learn how to get help from others. Some of y'all have been so traumatized that you don't even want help. You're scared. You don't know what's the strings that are attached with getting help from others. So you have to learn how to receive now. You're so used to others taking advantage of you, depending on your energy, your time, your money. Now it's time for you to receive. I'm talking to those people that spend many nights crying. Many nights trying to prove themselves. Many days trying to prove themselves to these energies. Many times where you wanted to say something and you felt like your voice was unheard. Being grateful that you're still here, that you have time to work on the things that you need to work on to improve yourself. Work on your relationships where maybe you have been hiding yourself. Maybe you haven't been, able to shine your light on others the way you want to. Being grateful that you still have the opportunity. As long as you got breath in your body, you have the opportunity to improve. Own your days. Make your days beautiful. It might not be a beautiful situations that you've been presented, but it's on how you see it. What are you thinking about this? Your thoughts. How are you processing different information and different situations that you have experienced? And I like this one message. It says that may it rain roses. So it's gonna rain. I hear Kelly, what's her name? Kelly Price. It will rain. There'll be pain. Troubles will come. Count it on joy. And it's like, may your rain be flowers. Because it's going to rain. You're going to have days where you still cry over some of the things that you've already experienced. But may you go from crying tears of sadness, of sorrow and pain to happy tears. To know that you made it out of these circumstances, that you made it out of feeling like hopeless because these energies wanted you to feel that way. May you find your voice when these energies may have not wanted you to speak up for yourself. May you be able to express your emotions in a healthy way, because they may not have wanted you to have emotions at all. May you find your purpose on this earth, because they may have told you you'll never be nothing. And this hits hard for me because I've experienced it. And I encourage you guys to move forward. I encourage you guys to set up boundaries for these energies. Now let me get an angel message card. It says, ask for your needs to be met. Ask the Most High. That's why the Most High is here, your mother and father in heaven, which is, heaven is in your heart. Ask. Some people might say they don't believe. Did you ask? It says God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. Some of y'all have been hurt and used to people taking advantage of you, and you being the giver, that you don't even want to ask for help. You're scared to receive help. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but that you do so. The same goes for if you need help professionally. If you need someone to talk to so that you can get over this hump, so that you can live your life freely, so you can let go of the baggage for good. And yes, there's going to be days you cry. Yes, there's going to be days where you're sad. But if it's more sad days than happy, why is that? And then it says, give joyfully. I just said that about giving and receiving. To organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. So there's ways that you can still help even when you might not have a lot to give. Your time, your efforts, your energy into people that will appreciate you, that spiritually supports you. And it says that know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Give with a good heart, a giving heart, and you'll receive everything that you've given out. They might not come in the same form as what you gave it out, but you'll be getting it back. And what I say is when you give, don't even, just give out the kindness of your heart without even really, expecting that somebody may do something else for you. That person may do what you gave them. They may not. You might get it back from someone else, from somewhere else. But it all comes from the Most High. So I encourage anyone who has experienced trauma due to narcissistic mothering energies, that you get the help that you need, that you read things that will inspire you, that you meet people that will inspire you to grow, to let go of the baggage, to live in your purpose and in your truth. I encourage you guys to shine your light. Shine your light amongst the dark people, amongst these dark situations. And your light is going to irritate their demons. But we're not here to people please. We're not here to demon please. A part of your purpose is for you to be seen in truth and in light. This is a part of your job here on this planet. So these are the messages. Thank you, everyone. Take care. You have a good day. Bye.